What's going on, guys? Back to the Dividend Stock. Came back with another video. Tell you something about why I like that. I'm gonna start calling this app Concreit. Okay, I'm gonna start calling this Concreit. Okay, there's a C, is C-O, C-O-N, Con and Concreit. I'm gonna call it Concreit. Okay, why I like Concreit or Concrete, whatever. Why? First of all, the app name should be easy to pronounce because Concrete, Concreit. I'll call it Concreit. Now, when I first got this app, what drew me in was the weekly payments. Okay, this. First of all, I'm not getting financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, this is just for fun. All right. This app here is a app like Fundrise where you can crowdfund real estate. You can put your money in. And here's the portfolios that you invest in. It will tell you how much money going to it, but they tell you what the properties they invest in. Any updates, it will load up. It load it up, and they update stuff and you highlights, and they give pretty much detailed information about the properties and stuff like that they own. Okay, the main reason I like this app is because I paired this app with, first of all, this app was another, back then when I got the app, it was at 5% interest rate. Is why I got it. I said, well, I could try this app out and just park some money in here because, the bank is not getting that much money, but I parked it in here. Then it raised it to 6.28%, which is nice. And I like this app because it pays a dividend every week, and my last dividend was for 82 cents. Last week was 78 cents. This week was 82 cents. Now, remind you now, I'm 82 cents. Do it monthly. Last month I made $3.60. This month $2.39. But I'm gonna get a big dividend in the week. Now I only got $500, almost $600 in here. So, that's not a lot of money, but to get paid that much is okay. Now the dividend's going up. Now I like this because the dividends get reinvested back into my portfolio, and that gets calculated as well. So I like this app for a few reasons. Number one, it diversified my portfolio, just buying stocks, buying ETFs and stuff like that, and BDCs, but the business development companies. And it diversified my portfolio. Number two, it pairs really good with Fundrise. Fundrise is another app that everybody knows about that you can start with $10. This app is $10 as well. You can invest in real estate, and Fundrise gives you, I believe, 3 different tiers you can pick. You can pick you want a balanced portfolio, you want long-term growth, which is appreciation of real estate, or you want cash flow. Now, with Fundrise, their cash flow is like a higher dividend yield, and the dividends come every 3 months. So I said to myself, and me, I'm a dividend investor, but I like my dividends come monthly, right? I like quarterly stocks because it takes too long for my money. If I can pay $400, $500 in a dividend, I like 3 months for the money. A lot has changed in 3 months. So with Fundrise, you get paid a quarterly dividend, which is fine. But here's the kicker, though, with that. You see, the dividends get reinvested as well. But here's the kicker, though. With Fundrise, the dividends come every 3 months. With this app here, it comes every week. My last dividend from Fundrise for 3 months was like 36 cents, right? And I reinvested, of course. But this is 81 cents every week. So I put both these apps together. I said, know what? With the Fundrise account, I have that for the long-term growth and appreciation. So my Fundrise, I don't want dividends. I want the lowest dividend possible, but I want growth. I want appreciation in the real estate I invest in. And then with this app, I'll get the cash flow. Because if I would have done, I can't do, this app is only for cash flow. But Fundrise can do cash flow or appreciation, or both. But the dividends in Fundrise comes every 3 months. This app here does it every Friday. So I said, well, I'll do long-term growth and appreciation. Once I hit that like $1,000 tier, I guess you could choose which one you want to get into. And I'm gonna choose the long-term opportunity growth. I want the appreciation growth of it, and I want you to lower my dividends. Okay, I'm a dividend investor, but my dividends for real estate come from this app here. Okay, because even if I want to cash flow on my fundraising account, it won't be as much as this app here. This app pays you 4 times a month, and I'm close to $1. I'm gonna get $1 every Friday. So yeah, I'm with that. I'm with this app here for the cash flow, and with Fundrise for the appreciation. Every app that I have, or is it these 2 apps here, with the Webull, with its Robinhood, every app has a purpose. The money in there is for a purpose. So I said I could get more dividends quicker, reinvested faster in this app here. And the Fundrise, I'll get my appreciation and value there. And that's how I looked at it. That's why I like the app. You can put in $10, you get it working for you. You get the dividend income. They also pay you. A little money if you put in like $10. It takes about 5-6 days to get in the account, but they'll pay you while they wait. For your money. The moment you initiate an investment, you'll start earning rewards at a dividend rate effective at that time. So you start earning like the money's in there, but not really in there. That's how it works. And it says with Instant Earn, you earn rewards anytime your money is waiting on us. Whereas closing and new investment or reinvesting your dividend, the reward boosts your personal return rate beyond the normal dividend payout. So as soon as you hit transfer money, you start getting that dividend. You start getting paid that dividend rate, even though it ain't hit your account yet. So I like that too. Okay, I like that too. It pays weekly. Okay, so this is where I'm at with the real estate apps. These 2 apps are my yin and yang of real estate right now. I got my cash flow here, and I got my appreciation over there. That's my perfect balance. I like that. I got these 2 apps here. I can invest to retire. I can have my dividend stock pay monthly income, and I love it to see if I can take out the dividend. And there should be an option where I hope one day if I get this to $50, $100 a week, can I pull that dividend? That's the next question I have for this app here. If I get to a point I'm making $100 every Friday, so I got $10,000 in this account. If I'm making $100 every Friday, for example, can I pull that $100 out and get paid another $100? That's how dividend work. If I buy a stock that pays me 10 cents, and I got 1,000 shares, okay, that's $100 a month. Okay, I own them shares, so I can pull the $100, and next month I should get another $100. Long as dividend ain't cut, I should get paid $100, right? So I hope the same thing works for this stock here, this app here. If I get to 100, I'm gonna need to ask that question, because if that's true, if I can pull my dividend every Friday without hurting my principal, I can pay another $100 next week. I'd rather do that, because I can get to like $500 a week, and I can pull $250 out or $400 out, and next Friday I get paid another $500 again. So that's another question I have for this app here. Can I pull out my dividends? If I have a certain amount in here, can I pull my dividends out without? Because there's no button here to pull dividends out. There's no button here for that. Okay, there's no button to pull. You could withdraw, but I want to pull my dividend out. Hopefully, there should be an option in the future where you can pull your dividends out over like a certain amount. I should be able to cash my dividends out like I do a stock. It should be the same way. If I put my dividends, and your broker, I can decide to have in my buying power, and it can sit there, and I can pull that dividend out, transfer to my checking account. So I want that feature. If they have that feature, I'll put my money in, because I'll keep building this up to $500 a month or $400 a month, and I can pull $200-$300, put $100 back into it, and next Friday, you can pay every Friday. That's the cool thing about this app. You can pay every single Friday. Every Friday you get paid. I like that. I do. Every Friday you get paid. That is awesome. That is awesome. Imagine if I'm making $500 a week into this app here. And with say retirement. Let's just say fund rise, fund really good, a lot of appreciation. This app here is paying me $500 a week, where I could pull the whole $500 for myself that week, that Friday night. I can pull it and have it for a week, and then the following Friday I can pay it again. That'd be awesome. You have that. I have this. I got fund rise and my monthly dividend paying stocks, but there's no button here to do that. So hopefully, I'm gonna email them, talk to them about that, because that'll be a great tool to tell investors, hey, you get to a certain amount, you can pull a dividend whenever you want. You know, it could be right. It could sit somewhere on the first page, say your balance. You know, here's your dividend. Do you want to reinvest or cash out? I would cash out if I need the money, and that way, I have money if I need the money. If I need the money, and people build it, what people do, if they can take the money out, the dividend out every Friday, they would build this thing up to $1,000 a month, a week, and they'll cash out $800, cash out $900 every Friday. They'll cash out $600. They'll cash out $500, and they might go do a day trip to the beach, something. They'll cash out $800, pay for the whole trip. Don't worry, I get paid next Friday. That's the dream for me. That's the ultimate dream for me. If this app did that, I would put money in this thing all the time. I will build this thing up to where it's paying me $500 a week. I could pull the whole $500 out at my dividend, and next Friday, 7 days later, I get paid another $500. That is awesome. That's better than a monthly dividend stock. It is better, way better. And then also it compounds faster. Let's say I don't take the money out. That $500 will compound, and next Friday it'll be more money. It might be $510, and that $510 will compound. It'll be $525. Imagine getting it to $2,000 a week. You could pull $1,000. I would never touch the principal on this thing. I would never touch the principal. The balance, I would never touch it. I would use the dividends. And that's how rich people use their money. They don't touch their principal. They take their just like a rental property. It's better than rental property. Honestly, this be better than rental properties. I would rather do this. Yes, I might email them, because I ain't think about it to this now. The time I'm doing the video, you know, I ain't think about this to this now. So yeah, I might do something like that. I might do that, because I'm gonna email them and say, hey, look, how can you withdraw the dividend? Y'all should make it where I can withdraw my dividend payment every week or every 2 weeks. Don't do it. They might do a monthly thing, because it's kind of hard to transfer. But hell, charge me like a 10-cent, 30-cent fee. I'll do that. If they just do that, if you wanted to transfer, you do one free once a month, but you want to transfer weekly, you got to pay like a 20-cent fee. I'll pay the 20-cent fee. If I'm making $500 a month, what the hell am I worried about 20 cents? I haven't worried about 20. I paid 20 cents to get my money out. But it can't be no longer. It can't be no longer 30 cents. It can't be more than $1. But you understand what I'm saying? This would be better than buying a rental property. It would be. This would be better than if I get it to $500 per month, per week. Excuse me. I can pull out. I'll pull out $400, put $100 back into it, and $500 should last you at least 5 days. You know, it should last you some time, a few days. But this app could be better than having a rental property. It could be. Now, I don't know what the withdrawal status. I haven't withdrawn any money, but I need to talk to them and be an advocate for that, because that would be a really good turn. Because Fundrise, you can touch the money for 5 years. They tell you from the beginning, you put money in here, you can touch for 5 years. So you might have locked for 5 years, which is fine with me because it's better than a 401k. If 401k you lock for to 59 and a half, then it's 30 years, compared to 5. But if you're able, or let's say, you know, if you want to withdraw every week, you must have at least $5,000 in your account, and you must pay like a 30-cent fee or a 10-cent fee for a transfer fee. I'm pretty sure there's fees in transferring money to a broker from them to your bank. I'm pretty sure there's a fee for that. So if they can say, hey, look, if you get to $1,000 a week, you could transfer the whole $1,000. We'll put it in your buying power. You could let it sit there, and you could put it back to the investment or cash out. I'd rather do that than buying real estate. Than getting money for a property, getting money to repairs. I could put money in here, give him $1,000 a week or $500 a week every Friday, cash out. I got money in my pocket. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and that's why I like this app. Now, they don't have that option right now, but that's where I want to go. That's where I want to be at. And even if we do once a month, let's just say you do a transfer once a month, I would take that because I get 4 checks. I get 4 checks a week. So I can listen to my buying power, and let's say I make $500. You know, it's still better than real estate, because real estate you pay once a month. This you get paid every Friday. What I would do is compound it 3 times, and in a 4th week cash it out. That's what I would do. If they have like a once a month you can transfer for free, I will just compound 3 weeks. Every 5 compound it, reinvest it back to the principal, and then the last week of the month I'll cash out. That's the dividend, not my balance. Just the dividend. So I'm getting paid once a month, just like a rental property or a dividend stock. I get paid once a month. If I'm gonna pay twice a month, I'm not paying a fee, a dollar fee, under a dollar fee. If I'm gonna cash out, cause I'm pretty sure there's fees, but I don't mind doing that. But this app would be way more popular if they allow you to do that. Okay, so that's what I'm at with this app. That's why I'm a big fan of it. Diversify your apps. Diversify. I have a link to this app here that pay you every Friday. I leave a link to Fundrise as well. And if you want to really just go to the level, have Fundrise do your capital appreciation, your real estate appreciation, and have this app here, Concreit, have this app pay you every week. And that's how you can build money fast. This is how you can build income really fast with this types of apps. And then again, I'm just thinking about, man, if they will draw twice a month or once a month, you pay every Friday, this is better than owning real estate. Now, granted, the real estate, you get tax benefit, the tax breaks, and you own the property. This here app, you're depending on them for them to keep on investing. But still, no different than the stock market, no different as if you have a rental property, you're depending on the tenant to pay the rent. It's no different. You're depending on something. Even if you do real estate and you have a rental property, you're still depending on your tenant to keep your house in check and to pay your rent. Still, you're depending. So you might say, well, this guy must keep investing. Well, it's no different if you going out there, you find a property, you're fixing it up, you're finding a tenant, and your tenant pays the rent. Because you depend on them to work to pay the rent. Okay, at least with this, it's more hands off. It's hands off. If something goes wrong, I can sell my whole account. And it's more liquid than a house. It might take a few weeks to get my money out, but it's more liquid than a house. I can sell the house in a week. It'll take a while to sell the house. It's not liquid. This is liquid. So that's the end of the video. I have a link. I'll leave a link for Fundrise and Concreit down below. Check them out. Thanks for watching.